Hello everybody, SlappyJoe15 here, and today I'm bringing you a video on Call of Duty World War II. Just got the game, and just started out playing it, so I thought I'd show you everything of when you first start up, and so you can kind of see what the division system is like, and I'll let you know what the game's like, so let's dive in to the video.
I'm Captain John P. Andrews, and I'm here to recruit you to the U.S. Army Infantry. As infantrymen, you will experience more combat than any other branch in our multinational force. You will be the tip of the spear. For that reason, you'll receive individual skills training and be made fit to fight. The instruction you'll receive emphasizes individual rifle marksmanship and hand-to-hand combat, so you will be able to engage the enemy at any range. At longer engagement distances, you will rely on your skills as infantry riflemen to destroy the enemy. Up close, you will receive instructions on how to fight with the bayonet. Sweat in training saves blood in battle. As long as you have your brothers in arms and your rifle, you are unstoppable. And if something tries to stop you, show them what a bayonet can do to anything in the way. Let's get to work.
Welcome to the Airborne. We are the most well-trained, physically fit, and battle-ready unit in the U.S. Army. Being a Sky Soldier requires peak physical fitness, mental and emotional toughness, and unhesitating courage. It doesn't get any more dangerous than this. We're the first in the fight, and we're the last thing opposition wants to see. We are hunters from the sky. If you think you've got the guts, then gear up, get on board, and let's go kick some Axis ass.
Pay close attention. The sooner we get the introductions out of the way, the sooner we can get to blowing things up. My name is Major James Parks of the Royal British Armoured Division. Our armoured forces have one mission, and one mission only. Engage and destroy the enemy. We specialize in direct combat with opposing armoured forces, strong points, and fighting positions. And we're also frequently called upon to provide for direct fire support for our comrades in the infantry. A weapon that is issued in our branch down to the squad level is the light machine gun. As a member of the Armoured Division, it will be your duty to clear the way for our brothers in arms. If we don't do our job, then they can't do theirs. We fight for king and country, but most of all, we fight for each other. It is an honor to be armored. Never forget that. Now, let's get started, shall we?
Welcome, soldiers, to the Canadian Mountain Division, the most elite unit in the entire Allied Armed Forces. If you want to run headlong into Axis strongholds, try the infantry. But if you want to make your shot count, then we have a place for you. You are the eyes of the unit. You take in everything. The whole world lives between your crosshairs. Find your vantage point and execute the mission. They can't hear us, they can't see us. By the time they detect us, it's too late. If you have a keen eye and a steady hand, if you have the patience to wait for the perfect shot, if you can quiet the world around you and do what needs to be done, then look nowhere else but the Mountain Division.
Attention! Welcome to the Resistance. We do not have the luxury of time as our enemies are closing in, so I will be brief. We are the pioneers of a new expeditionary force, specializing in sabotage and covert operations. We operate by night, raiding supply points for weapons and explosives, including the incendiary shotgun shells that spark flames, creating a hailstorm of fire that consume our enemies. If you want to join us, you must be willing to sacrifice everything for the good of your countrymen. We are the French Expeditionary Force. We are the fire that will burn down the Axis Empire to the ground. Vive la Résistance. Vive la France.
So those are each different division. I'm kind of thinking airborne or mountain. I'm gonna go with airborne. Alrighty. and we are doing Team Deathmatch on the USS Texas. My very first multiplayer match on the new Call of Duty. So yeah, let's dive in. Let's just those are different classes, and I'll use them all throughout it. But let's just start out with my first class here that I did not get to customize at all.
Remember your training. Make us proud.
One thing I do know with the divisions, which each division you choose, you can level up the division to 4 different levels, and it unlocks different specialty things for the division. Sniping, the mountain one, is basically if you like being snipers, you know, it gives you different perks for being snipers, including remain hidden from enemy spy planes. Airborne is more so in if you want to be stealthy with like stealthy and fast at the same time, you know, climb over stuff faster and get silencers and stuff, and you know, you kind of get the idea of each one. And then you can choose different ones with level up tokens that you'll get for leveling up, kind of similar to any other Call of Duty. It's set up pretty much same way. You know, it's set up like kind of like Black Ops 3 is, but you know how Advanced Warfare would have made it. And you know, and with the Battlefield 1 feel to it, with the divisions, you know, I know Call of Duty used to kind of have that in the older Call of Duties, but still, I mean, it kind of seems cheap that they took kind of the same idea that Battlefield 1 did and did it for this game, with having divisions. I mean, you know, it's kind of the same thing, how it's set up basically the same way Battlefield is. So I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, it's still pretty fun. I've enjoyed playing the game so far. I've done quite a few matches yet. Out of my first 3 matches, I won 2 of them, lost 1. The match I lost, which was my second match, I was actually MVP in the match. I did not do very good this match, but I really kicked butt in the next match, but our team still lost. And then the third match, our team won again, and I broke even, I think. So, pre-recorded videos, just put a little voiceover on.
Dropping Fritz X-bomb.
Oh man, got me. Oh, this is an interesting gun.
Searching for targets.
Pretty nice looking. Pretty heavy weapon here. And that fires pretty good, pretty accurate. Get that guy. Oh. I do like how they brought back being able to shoot off limbs and stuff in this Call of Duty. I like that. Bring that back. A shovel with a shotgun. Now that's just stupid in my opinion. But let's put in some shotgun shells that explode. See what happens there. Do some damage with this gun here. This level ain't too bad. I don't know. It seems pretty good so far. I've actually done all but 2 levels so far out of, I believe there's 9 standard levels. And I've done all but 2, and out of all of them, none of them are really that wonderful. I mean, they're fun levels, but there's nothing really different about them. They're all just kind of the same, just kind of a bland level, not a whole lot of creativity put into them. I think they saved that for the DLC levels to make you want to spend more money to get that. As spending $60 for a brand new game isn't enough, you know, they want to get you to spend $50 more for the season pass. But of all the levels I've done so far, this is probably my favorite. But, you know, and I'll probably like them more the more I play them. I've only done pretty much just one time on each one. So haven't done too many yet. Kind of get an idea of what the game is before I make a video, so at least I have a little knowledge of the game. I do like how they brought back the round mini-map. It feels like a classic Call of Duty. Like that. Can't get in there. That's kind of stupid. And something else too in this game, after this match ended, it puts you in like the post game, and I don't know if it just glitched up for me or if it's like this for everyone when they first start out doing the first match. But it just leaves me in the post game that shows the scores, but doesn't actually let me like do anything. It won't let me leave the game. So I did the 3 matches, and then I finally said I want to quit. And it wouldn't let me quit, so I had to go into forced match and quit, so it counted as a loss on my stats, which isn't that big of a deal, but still, it's like, that is really stupidly set up, so I don't know if it was just glitched up for me, if that's how it starts out for everyone, I don't know. And then that's something else that they did. It's no longer the final kill cam, it's whichever was the coolest. The best kill of the game, basically, is the ending kill. Or best kills of the game as well. And then something else, too, is that it's kind of set up like a server. If you play like Minecraft or whatever, you're on an online server. It's kind of set up like that. You join a mega server, and you can go to search a game, custom games, go as a quartermaster, whatever, and I'm not a big fan of that. It feels cheap. It doesn't feel like a Call of Duty, but some people might like that. I don't know, personally I don't, but a lot of newer, younger people, I'm not old, but a lot of people who just started playing Call of Duty now probably enjoy that. Same people who enjoy exo movement in Call of Duties. Not a big fan of that. But, to each their own. Anyhow, this game's pretty fun. I do recommend getting it, and I look forward to playing it more and making more videos of playing it. So if you enjoyed it, then leave a like, and until next time, have a great day.